we've got Expasy Translate here. There's the URL at the top. It's in the toolbox. You can find it there. Okay, as with all these tools, there's a big box and you paste your sequence into the box. So in this case, we're going to paste nucleotide sequence because it's going to translate it and tell us how we can turn this into proteins. So then we come down here. We have choices. It's going to default to this one. That is my favorite one. But there will be times when you also need choice number 4. That'll show you the nucleotides and the amino acids that they line up with. If your sequence is basically unknown, you're not sure whether it's forward or reverse or anything like that, then leave both forward and reverse ticked. If you know for sure that you've got your sequence oriented correctly, whatever that even means, then you can just keep forward on or just keep reverse on, and that's fine. You don't need to change the genetic code. There are some organisms that have slightly different ways of encoding protein with RNA, and that's okay. So hit translate, let's go, bam. Okay, then what it'll show you are all 6 open reading frames. There's 5 to 3, so like forward frame 1, forward frame 2, 3, reverse frame 1, 2, 3. Awesome, all 6 frames. You can see that most of those frames are junk except for, look at that big beautiful thing. So what you can do with this, if you want to copy a protein, you just select it and Control C or Command C, copy it, and you got it. Bam, there, I just did it. It's as easy as that. Let's say you want to see the nucleotides and you want to see, like, what is this codon that made the M? Like, which particular nucleotide does it start on? Click translate, here we go, and there we are. So the nucleotides are on top, the amino acid is on the bottom, and so here's our first M, and it highlights the open reading frame in pink, and you see it was ATG, because it assumes everything is DNA rather than RNA, so you know that's equivalent to AUG, and sure enough, that is a start codon. Wow. But more to the point, it tells you exactly where in your sequence the start is, and I think that's useful sometimes, especially for figuring out when there are problems with your sequence. So there you go. That's Expasy Translate, one of my favorite little tools for playing around with sequences.